I'm impartial to either. So this is a game that was picked on Monday's raffle, and it was a game that I Let's Played many years ago. E.V.O. Search for Eden. I remember renting this back at a local game store that actually still sold games. Sadly, I believe that place has been shut down many years ago. But this was one of the games that I got to try out, and I was honestly blown away. Is that a bit low? I think I'm gonna turn that up a bit. Because honestly, it's a pretty good soundtrack. Let's get started. Hi, my name is Gaia. I am the one who watches over all life, including you. You will journey through many periods of time on this planet, although most of them are very prehistoric and ancient. A journey of change. The journey will not be easy. Only the strong will survive. This is the trial given by my father. I hope you can survive this trial and meet me in Eden. This will be the end of your journey. Well, the time has come. You may go now. You are already a fish. It took 3 billion years for your body to evolve. You must travel alone. Please be careful. Good luck. I'm a bit disappointed they didn't have a prequel for this game. You know, you actually just start as Primordial Ooze, and you just ooze your way through the game. So anyway, we're not even a land creature yet. Ocean of Origin. What? We have another newcomer! Welcome to the world, where the rule is only the fittest shall survive. Look, newcomer! You better listen to the rules of this world. There are the 3. 1. Fight for survival and for food. 2. Only move forward, never back. The last is evolve and become strong. Well, this is a very dangerous world, isn't it? Are you afraid of it? The weak and flabby will be easy to defeat. What about you, newcomer? I don't know. You tell me. I just ate you. Oh, hey there, Brad. Good to see you. Waiting for the wind to pick up? Oh, you won't have to wait long, because I can hear it right now. So how's everything looking and sounding so far? So, for anybody that's curious as to what each of those numbers mean, right now, it is kind of confusing, not gonna lie. When you get experience, it's white, and then your health is in red. Meanwhile, when you're killing enemies, the health goes down, which is in white. So it's not very consistent. The Cave of Guidance. Guy in this game mentions as a father, but the father from Greek mythology has no parents. Kinda makes you wonder maybe this is not Greek mythology. And I think we can do fine in this current form. I like to save up some points to get some really good evolutions early. Oh god, your eyes just bulge out whenever you take a hit, too. It's kind of funny. But I do like this approach of, like, constantly evolving and just changing the style of your character. Like, maybe you want to go for something that's very defensive, but you'll also be very slow. So maybe you'll want something that's a little bit faster. Rumors circulate among the cucumbers. The angler's horn attracts enemies because of it is great light. They say we can't return here if we cross the 3rd volcano in the sea. It is Gaia's plan to lead the fish to a new world. A new world. There we go. Something in your body speaks? How are you progressing? Don't worry, I will help you evolve. You may call me Crystal. I will give you advice on how to evolve. Evolving your jaws will increase your biting strength. Evolving your body will increase your defensive power. Evolving your horns will increase your attack power. Evolving your hands, feet, and dorsal fin, as well as your tail, will increase your hit point level. Be careful, evolving one part of your body may decrease another part. Ow! Damn you, eel. Well, at least it gives you 15 experience. If you're lucky, you might get flashing meat, and that gives you higher values. Oh, X just allows you to gobble. Wait, I hit R. R kicks you out of the level altogether? I didn't know that. Cave of Temptation. Okay, it's select you gotta go to get to evolution. I could get the Karasalash's jaws now, or I could wait for the Zinnichthys jaws. And the rest of this is a little expensive. It's just it does make me think that one arc within the movie Fantasia. I never watched Fantasia. I've heard of the Sega Genesis game Fantasia, and it's garbage. I guess now that I say it, people are probably more incentivized to want me to play it. Because it's crap. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I think you can get by on the basic form for a while. I think that's what I should do. Uh-oh. They've divided. I think I might have to get the bigger jaws. Hey there, Joker. Good to see you. Holy crap. Like, as soon as you hit them, they hit you. It can get a little rough. Yeah, I think I might just take the new jaws. There we go, and it actually changes my face, too. That's better. We're playing the evolution game? Yeah, we are. Hi there, fish! Try eating a red crystal. You may evolve into a strange creature. Hey, look at me. I'm an eel. Alright, I should make use of this form for a while. Because it only goes away after maybe a set period of time. I look into a long play to see what it looks. Chances are, if it's a video game, there's a long play of it. Even if it is Fantasia. I'm doing alright. Don't look up Fantasia for the arcade, because that's a whole different game. Ocean of Terotis. Oh, some of these really like to get away from you. Because you're actually have a little bit of strength. Crystal power doesn't work yet. But it was working before! Why'd you stop now? Oh, I'm too slow. What if I go with a Teratisu's tail? Okay, you go a little bit faster. Also, I remember this level. I think after you kill a set amount of enemies, the volcanoes will erupt. And then you gotta get to safety. Be nice to have a food coma under my blanket after it's out of the dryer. Hope you don't have to wait too long. The wall of bubbles has disappeared because of the explosion from the volcano. Yeah, if you're not that close to the end of the level, you're likely gonna get tagged by a few rocks. So it's a good thing I got away from there. The cave is Zenictus. Alright, let's go. I think I remember this being a bit of a maze. You can work a pretty good combo that way. Oh, there we go. That's the flashing meat I was talking about. They can just keep biting and biting and they can't do anything about it. But you gotta be careful because they might be able to do the same to you. Spine hurt from moving boxes, that sucks. Hope you got something for it. Ah, here we go. Now I can get the best jaws. Alright, what can I get with 100 points? I can get a dorsal fin. That'll make me a little bit tougher. Which I definitely need. Oh, you fucker. From off screen, too. That's kind of rude. So also, like, for anybody that didn't catch it, the first episode of Blaster Master 02 went up. And it was actually received pretty well. I mean, it went pretty smooth for that part. And tomorrow we start Punky Skunk, which is an interesting game that apparently was originally supposed to be for the SNES, but it got cancelled, so they ended up doing it for PlayStation instead. Believe it or not, I think there's a dumped ROM of the SNES version of that game. There we go, that's the way out. One of the E.V.O songs was "I Want to Be the Guy." I think it was the final boss music of that game. Oh, that's kind of rude. How would you not do that again? A shell body? I would like to get that. Yo, look at my color now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to build up more evolution points to be strong enough to face the boss. Hey, where are you going? You can't leave. You said you can leave. This ocean ain't big enough for all of us. You gotta stick around and accept your fate. Oh, hey there, Cole. Good to see you. Not so good that your son's not feeling well. I hope he gets well soon. And now for the Cave of Origin. Sounds like a Pokemon area. Now, if I remember correctly, I think this is where the boss is. So it's a good thing there's lots of enemies to train from. Like these blobs, for instance. I don't have any hands or feet, do I? No, I don't. I don't know if the horn really increases your attack power, or you can actually just use it for stabbing. Because if it's just for stabbing, you gotta be careful when you use it, because it can break. Then you gotta get a whole new horn. Alright, let's get a tackle fin. There, I have much better movement. But what if I can make it even better than that? The seaweed whisper to one another. Friends! The Strolites are trying to create a new world using oxygen. They're having trouble because the Carasalashes keep interfering with them. Oh, maybe I should do something about that. Carasalashes are just the sharks. But oh man, 80 experience per kill? Yeah, we're staying here. So this is not a hard chapter, it's just to get you used to the game. I think it really starts to spike in chapter 2 even. This music is pretty jazzy for what it is, even though we're now in shark-infested waters. Alright, I can get myself a Carasalash's dorsal fin, which I will. And I think that's it for now. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes you might be in a bad spot like that, where the enemies could just infinitely pinball off you. The Strolites whispered to one another. If we could move along the bottom of the sea without sticking, we would not have to be ruled by the Carasalash. Shh! Speak quietly or the leader in the cave will hear you! Alright, that's where I gotta go. What was it I wanted again? It wasn't the horn, was it? You know what, let's get a swordfish horn. Oh no. I'm doing less damage now. Shit. It actually takes more hits to kill them. Way more hits. Let's just go with original horn. Now, if that doesn't fix the problem, I gotta take a horn off altogether. Okay, it fixed it. Kinda wanna get a little bit more experience. Because there is a little trick in this game that can trivialize some fights. I just gotta make sure I get enough experience for that first. Oops, I fixed the wrong way. I think that might be enough. Maybe let's get up to 600.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods.
Yeah, I know, there's a lot of it in this chapter. Oh, that was a lucky find. Do I want a new tail? I mean, that's gonna set me back a little in terms of my experience stock, but you know what? It gives me a lot more health. Hey. Huh? Who are you? Knowing this is the domain of the Karasalash, King of the Sea, why are you here? Are you not trying to help the Strolites build a new world? The sea is the only world. I will defeat anyone who helps the Strolites. Oh, will he ever? I missed. It's kind of hard to get the timing right when you only have biting. So this is all you do. It's really that simple. Got him. I did not even need to evolve. Cool. I did it. Now we can create oxygen. Not the channel. We are the Strolites. Outside the sea, a world filled with oxygen is being born. The entrance is here. Alright, I'll go. If you try to go this way and land before the oxygen, you will die. Change of circumstance causes evolution. Mysterious time stream evolves you. I know I have legs. Oh hey there, Arner, good to see you. I am Gaia. The fish age lasted about 2 billion years. As it ended, gave way to the beginning of a new world. One filled with oxygen. It is called the Land Age. The Strolites and plants have already begun living here to prepare a better place for those who choose to follow. Here is a present for surviving the fish age. It is the body of an amphibian. You have lungs so that you may breathe, and you may also move about the ground freely. A new adventure awaits your new body, so... Great power! Please give this creature a new body. But we're gonna take away your E.V.O points, so, you're on your own. That's rude. Oh, you bought those games? I hope you enjoy them. Heard some good things about Freedom Planet, too. Let us go to the era when the creatures reach land. We shall use the time trance. Gaia believes in time trans rights. On to the next chapter. The next stage is the Age of Amphibians. Amphibians, Ecostega, and insects, which were the first to arrive, have already lived on land. There should be a lot of large plants growing there, but something is wrong. Maybe you made the plants too big. Ever thought of that? Alright, we're already on chapter 2. There's only 5 chapters in the game, by the way. It's as if I never moved from this location. E.V.O tip. Welcome to the world of amphibians. If you evolve your tail, you will increase your jumping ability and your HP. That's all we're gonna tell you, so I hope you remembered everything from Chapter 1. I think I go... Actually, I can go over here first. It's not really a short game, though. How is it not short? If you know what you're doing, it can feel pretty short. You hear someone whispering in the air above you. Captain! The green crystal has the power to change your body back to the way it was before, doesn't it? Yes. But Captain, isn't it wrong to operate the process in reverse? This crystal must be bad for the evolution process. Absolutely not. I will not take responsibility for anything that happens. Is it still good for the future of this planet? We will find out. I guess you'll allow Lost Vikings 2 and Dragon View as well? How about you allow shutting the F up? I'm kidding. Well, at least I can go in the water. Why does it look like I'm trying to shit when I'm doing the jump? Oh god, coelacanths. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! He was just eating my ass the whole time. Sorry, you've been defeated. I will revive you. Please keep this a secret from my father, the sun. Your E.V.O P has been reduced slightly. Huh, joke's on you. I had 0 points. So you reduce nothing.
Cry like an anime fan on prom night.
Yeah, look at that face. He's trying to dump. We are Sealafish. It's very difficult for us to fight or evolve or fight against other creatures, so we stay as we are. Cool. I think I should leave you alone. Should probably find some weaker enemies to fight, and then I can start evolving. I'll come back to that another time. Can't get to those dragonflies, they're way too high. Just saying how long it says the game takes 9 hours to beat and yet here you are? Well, who fucking cares? I can stream whatever I want. And you know what? I like this game, so I know it quite well. So it probably won't take me 9 hours. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Land of Boligastega. Oh, those are the ones that'll actually fight back. Until they die. Can I get new jaws? No, I need double the amount of what I have. I guess I can try to get them here. Apologies for underestimating your skill, and don't you forget it. There, now I got better jaws. Now I can one-shot these enemies. Still gonna need a tail, though. How much does it cost the next tail? Oh, not much. Oh yeah, that's better. The dragonflies give you double what these creatures do. I should go to the next area. Day-night cycle, it just feels kind of weird. Like, night does not last long at all. So clearly it's not winter time in this game. Oh, hey there, MBJK, good to see you. Do I want a dorsal fin? Some of them are pretty damn expensive, though. It's like prehistoric Gex. That's okay. Now he's actually at the correct time period for his references. Or it's like a, oh man, this area is just stinking so bad like a primordial ooze house party. And then they'll just shag it up even worse. So I think it's the Jeprol that increases your biting strength, if I remember. Also, I look like one of the Coneheads now. Don't remind me of, like, the Gex from the Greek level. That was awful. Get out, stranger! This land is owned by the Elder who takes care of plants. Oh, hello. Got another creature. Okay, they try to tackle you right away. But they're easy to kill, at least. I think I should try to get a better body before I move on. Oh, who said you can do that? I never said you could do that. What do I need for the next body? Oh, I need 120 more. I guess we can do that. Oh, I'll be so glad the weekend will be coming up soon. I say if things still hold up, me and Bragg and Cole probably watch Survivor Series. We're at Cole's house. That's the first time we've hung out together in, like, months. And it's only this Saturday, too. I think it should be a good show. I'm glad they have those events on Saturdays instead of Sunday. Because I don't like watching a pay-per-view and then, or rather, no, premium live event, because that's what they call them, and then be tired to go to work. Oh yeah, you can go back to previous levels to farm for EXP. I just wanted to, like, get it all done in my first visit here. So I think there's a boss coming up soon. Excuse me? I think if I just get that out of the way, it'll make my life a lot easier. No, let's get a Vestigal Shark's dorsal fin right now. Yo! Now my HP's at 48. Let's go! The boss Ikustega. Congratulate you on passing through the protected land. But this is the final area. I am the strongest of the Ecostega family. I am Debustega. Boo boo. Did you laugh at me? Do you think my body looks funny? I know you are laughing at me. You make me very angry. I am going to defeat you. No, you're not. I did it. It only took like maybe less than 10 seconds. Hey. You are great. You are strong. Considering your great strength, I have something to ask you. Could you do me a favor? Okay. Thank you. Actually, this land used to be covered with plants. Suddenly, insects started to evolve extremely abnormally. These insects ate all the plant life, leaving this place like a desert. They are trying to eat any remaining plants around the area. They refused our proposal to coexist. Now they are attacking our people. The father of this child went to try and persuade them, but he has never returned. Dad! Could you help us? Oh no, sad music. You can actually kill that elder, by the way. And Gaia will get mad. You try to eat the elder's meat, and it kills you instantly. So this game has a little bit of a morality system, except you can't really live with the bad choices. No, you just die. Profasu. Those pesky amphibians are coming again. Oh god, giant cockroaches. It's almost like a horror game. But yeah, you can pretty much just stack a shit ton of experience right now. Because they come at you so fast. Oh, that one got me off screen. That's rude. Domain of the giant bee. Hey! That kid's not yours! You need to go through the appropriate legal channels! Okay, these enemies are very annoying to hit. Because of those stingers and that they fly. Excuse me? No! That kid tastes awful. You wouldn't like it. Oh, the armor body is 5,000, or I can get the scaly body. I can probably get the fierce jaws next. Honestly, at this point, I'm better off going back to the cockroach level. There, now we got the best jaws for the chapter. I'm angry! Look at my teeth! Oh, I thought the next level was the cave. No, you got another level to do. Land of Insect. Oh! Yeah, I got 2 of them. I'm gonna need a better tail than this. I may save up for the thorny springtail. That way I can have a really good one. ya. Alright, another mid-boss is coming. Cave of the King Bee. I was supposed to try and persuade the King Bee, but I've been badly injured. Is there anyone who can tell the King Bee how important living in peace is? Sir, you look very strong. I have a favor to ask of you. I'm about to pass away soon. Please eat the food I have collected, so that you may become strong enough to defeat the King Bee. If you can defeat the King Bee, it will enable the plants to recover and grow again. But I wish I would have met my son before I passed away. Farewell, my son. I'll just try not to swallow. Then I'll open my mouth and say, "Hey, your dad's in here." I promise to chew. Oh yeah, now we got a really good tail. I think we should be ready to face the King Bee now. I wonder what's up with those blue worms, anyway. Are they even worms? Here comes another amphibian. You have evolved strangely. Did you use the crystal's power? As I said before, the only way to satisfy our large appetite is to devour all the plant life we can find. If you feel the way we have chosen to live is wrong, maybe you should change it. You may only change it one way, though. By force. Easy come, easy go, right? Yo, maybe I shouldn't jump into the bee when it's about to launch the needles, you know? What just happened? I just turned off for a while. Maybe you should stop turning it off then. But anyway, what just happened is I fought the King Bee and died in seconds. And I died again, but this time it took longer. I think I should just wait for it to shoot first. Gotcha! Practically trapped it. Hey there, Origami, good to see you. Oh, it took me 3 tries, but the king has been downed. I am a dragonfly. You may call me Megausu. You got it. I didn't agree with the way of the King Bee either. I will give you some advice. You have no strong enemies ahead. At this point, you don't need to evolve. The Sand Eater in the next area is very strong. I suggest you run away. How about I just not run away? But I'm guessing the Sand Eater is invincible, so don't fight it. I think I remember there was one enemy that was like super strong. That looks very lewd. Oh, let's take another green crystal. I haven't used the other one yet. Will you ever consider doing Beautiful Joe 2? I never played the Beautiful Joe games. I don't know if they'd be for me, though. But never say never. Desert of Adosaurus. You can't get through here if your body is still the same. It is the era of reptiles. The era of plants and insects has ended. No, your existence has ended. So running into dinosaurs really early now. I'm gonna try the thorn dorsal fin. Actually, that just gave me less health. Should I switch back? We'll see. Monster Chop. Oh, that one just gives you less experience. What if they got the levels in the reverse order? That they should have. Yeah, I'm just better off going into the previous level before I fight the Queen Bee. But why are we having this conversation again? We just had this. I should probably get a much better body before we fight the Queen. Can I make do with the scaly body? I think I can do fine. I think the armor body is just there if you really can't understand the boss's pattern. I wouldn't mind just going back to the previous dorsal fin that I had. So it gave me more health. Way more. I don't know what it did for my defense, though. Actually, this is better! So I took one less damage than before. Alright, let's actually try to fight the boss. Oh, it's you again. You are a failure! You should have listened to our orders! Hail, Queen Bee!
Betrayal!
Maybe that wasn't even the same one. It was you, amphibian, who defeated my husband, the King Bee. You have destroyed the laws of our insect society. I feel it was unfair that only our society be destroyed. The amphibians must be destroyed too. I shall destroy you first for defeating my husband. Are you coming or what? Okay, this one's a little bit trickier because she'll fly up really far. So just walk away, and you'll always avoid the stingers. Okay, maybe not always avoid them. But you got relatively close. Battle lasted a long time. That's usually how long it takes for me to deal with bees. Ate all that honey. The honey is good. Which the giant balance of nature, which the giant insects destroyed will recover. The plants that were totally destroyed will grow back again. The ground will become an ideal place for all creatures again. Okay, here's your new body. It is the body of a reptile. You can
Move
evolve
like a
into
bee,
many
sting like
different
a
things with this
bee.
body. Great power, give this creature a new body. Oh, I didn't get to save it with the green crystal. Oops. Oh, too late now. But I still remember the time Bragg showed me when he got stung by a bee. Hope this cheats didn't puff up. By the way, did you say you were larger because of the crystal? I never made a crystal that would make bodies larger. Something strange. The next time period is a place where all creatures compete for power. These creatures are called dinosaurs, because of their strength. Alright, Chapter 3, The Age of Dinosaurs. Oh, that's 200 to 65 million BC. Cool. Oh, on the middle finger, okay. Is that because he flipped off a bee? I hope that's the real story, that he flipped off a bee and that's why he got stung there. Door to the Dino continent. Look at my eyes bulge when I'm dashed. Look at them. They just stretch right back. You can evolve in various ways in this era. If you choose 2 legs, you will be able to jump higher. If you choose to have 4 legs, you will have stronger defense. If you choose 4 legs, your ability to jump will be limited, so be careful when choosing. Okay. So they offer a little bit more flexibility in this chapter. You hear whispering coming from somewhere. How many reptiles have challenged Mount Brave? Only a reptile with true bravery may be eligible to build a new age. I believe Mount Brave is a good target to overcome. This will help us choose the chosen one. I feel an ominous hunch. I feel I should go that way. Branching pads? We'll try this one first. Marsha Prime Frog. Where are the slimy amphibians? What's wrong with slime? Huh? Ribbit. Nothing wrong with the slime, just something wrong with you. Damn it, Slippy, get back here. Oh god, 500 points to get new jaws. Yeah, this is not a good level to grind. Alright, go to the next one. We are the ones who watch over the plants. Recently, reptiles have eaten so many plants, we've become worried. You didn't manage your food supply? Well, that's on you. It's a little bit better, but not by much. Oops. Yeah, I'll just devour bones, too. I'm sure there's some nutrients in the marrow. Good thing I have decent enough teeth for it. Okay, we'll try the other path. before we press on that way. Techodonto. $12? That's a random number. These dinos definitely do not want to go attempt Mount Brave. Look at them. Give chase, they're scared. Okay, this is not a great level either. Alright, so it has to be this one that I can grind on. Pulsaurus. Hey, you! Don't get involved with the crystal. It causes creatures to evolve in strange ways. We don't depend on it. We evolve in the right way, with steady effort. Look at my excellent headbutt. Yep, they basically are known for colliding with each other. Wow. What a great race. Headbutt is pretty hard, though. I should keep going until I get at least 500 points. Oh, uh-oh. No! 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 You've been to... Yeah, no shit, Gaia. I saw it too. Okay. Well, that was a setback. Oh hey there, SimSmage, welcome to the show. Could I evolve my body with only 200 points? I mean, I could get a dorsal fin, and get a new tail. I guess we'll get the dorsal fin. It only just gives me a little extra HP, but that's it. A SNES Spore? You're not even the first person who said that. It's going alright. Only an hour in, I'm already at the third chapter. There's only 5 chapters, by the way. So I'm making good time. Now, if only I could stop playing like an idiot, trying to get past, certain spots. All I need to do is just level up my jaws one time, and we'll be fine. At least for the early part of the game. So I need to kill a few more of these, like 10 more. Oh, unless that shit can happen. I have to jump on them more often, actually. Especially when they're getting ready to charge! Shit! I wish it didn't take so long just to get a decent amount of points at this early part of the level, the chapter. There, I get the Brosaurus jaws. Bro! Look at my jaws! I look so peaceful. Alright, let's see what this is. Domain of Syracosaurus. My child is missing, so I'm very angry. Please go away or I will become angry with you as well. Yeah, you just run away from it. Don't even fight it. You will probably die if you tried. Brosaurus. Yeet. You're dead. Alright, guess we're not grinding against that creature. Yeah, I heard about that news that Boris Salming passed away. It was ALS, wasn't it? I guess for now, what I should do is just keep ignoring it. Hold on, I have an idea. What if I bite it a few times, and then just jump on it exclusively? Can that work? Let's find out. Nope! it cannot work. His neck is too long. You know, one of these days, Gaia's father is gonna be wondering, like, why do we have so many E.V.O points? Where did we get this? Prasaro. Oh, it's the Screamer dinosaur. This is as good as it's gonna get. Oh well. Guess we got work to do. I think a mid-boss is coming up, so I want to, like, build up a little bit more. I don't want to go into that fight too early. So, how was everyone else's day, anyway? Good? Mine was okay. I was almost late for the stream because I was, like, in the tub, trying to heat up, and I didn't want to leave because it was so warm. It's getting around that time of year when it gets, like, chilly as fuck. And it was never that cold, like, that fast before. Not lately, at least. Alright, let's see if this is the boss level. Nope, Stegosaurus. So this is a different one. Oh, this is better. You can't fight back. Felt like crap when he came over for family dinner. Oh, hope you're not sick or anything. All I did was see my mama after so long, well, hugged a lot. She was excited to see me after so long. That's how my mom feels. Like when I get home for Christmas. So I haven't seen her and Dad in months. Just hope I won't run into any issues trying to get home because I've been taking the bus. And that's gonna be like 9 hours for that part. And then when my parents pick me up, that's another 4 hours. Excuse me. So I'm gonna be really tired when I get home. I'm gonna throw that out there. Oops. Why'd I stop biting? Oh, having to do errands in cold weather? Oof. I mean, if they gotta be done, they gotta be done. Doesn't make it any better if it's cold. Do I want the new Jaws? You know what, let's get the new Jaws. Oh, now I look so ridiculous. Alright, let's go. Prime Frog. Oh yeah, it's this level. You do not like slime? What an insolent Cyracosaurus child. Stop it! I don't like it! Ah, reptiles are coming! Run! Help me! I did it. Or did I? Ribbit. Is it you who scared my children? And ate one of them, yeah. Well, you must not know. We are the Prime Frog family. Even reptiles fear us. I will teach you a lesson. Attack, my children, attack! Well, thanks for giving me health. I win. I like how the other frogs just disappear instantly. Cool. I guess the child made it back. Maybe I'll go pay him a visit. Why not? And then I can go on the branching paths. You gotta go north first. The reptile helped me when I was in trouble. I forgot to thank him for his help. Well, if you meet the reptile, tell him about the legend. One day, a dinosaur climbed to the top of Mount Brave. At the top, he was given the chance to become a new creature. If he took the chance, he would give up most of his capabilities. He decided after much hesitation to make the change. He was admired by all for the courage he had shown by changing into a new body. This body had capabilities which no other creature had. He changed his name to Tenodon and left for a new world. Would I like to hear it again? No. Bye. Oh! That's an invisible wall! Cool. So not really. Alright, that's the point of the game where I can choose to stay as, like, a dinosaur, or I can become, like, a flying creature. I do like the idea of flying. Oh, it's Tritops. There, I got it. I was worried I wouldn't get the meat. Should get a new tail. I think I'll just get the Pronosaur's tail or the Nautilon's tail. I'll get the warded body. So at that point, it's not gonna matter, because once I become, like, a bird or whatever, I'm gonna lose all that power. Anyway, let's move on. The Plesiosaurus area. Oh, I remember this. These actually take a good while to kill. Okay, I'll admit that was kind of funny. I can't be mad about that one. I almost did it again. I forget how much health these guys have. Is it like 5 hits or like 10 hits? Oh well, I can go after that, you know, devolved Lapras over there. That's a little bit easier to manage. Roughly easier. Although I'm almost dead. I almost died a couple times. Oh, that's right, I can't jump very high because I have the 4 legs. Not brave. Let's go. I remember these enemies being a nuisance because they can pick you up and throw you. And that causes fall damage. Oh well, at least you can keep these guys locked down too. I don't know if I want to spend the 3,000 points to get new jaws. I'm just gonna go. Do I want to stick with 4 legs or 2? Well, climbing up the mountain, I might want to. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's go with 2 legs. Hey there, Shane. My jumping doesn't feel that much better. Maybe it's because of this tail. Huh? Okay. Let me try the snake's tail. Oh my god, I can't even get up there. I doubt it's the Pteranodon's crest. But let me... Whee! Oh man, that almost got me up there. Wait, I got an idea. Nope, it actually does not bring you where you need to go. No, I'm almost dead. This is a long shot, but maybe the Pteranodon's crest will help me jump. Because what I... Oh, no. No. We're not doing this again. I'm getting out of here. Not like that. No. I'm dead. Remember when they said that 2 legs would help my jump? Well, that ended up being a fucking lie. Well, yeah, we might have to stick around here for a while. Does this crest help me jump higher? It actually just makes me run faster. I don't think it has anything to do with my, jumping. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to fight these guys the whole time. Actually, there is another level I could visit. Maybe that will be better. Like this one over here. The Pronosaurus. Oh, what a stupid creature. It has been a long time since we have seen a daredevil. Let us howl to inform the other Pronosaurus that a stupid creature is approaching. Oof! Oh, this one might take a long time to kill. You cannot hit it when it's in speed mode, and it's just... Let's just put you right against the invisible wall so we can hit you infinitely. Yeah, get fucked. So I guess my only option is just to stay here the whole time. Just fight Tritops all the time. This is all I got. Because, I mean, the other areas after the Brontosaurus is basically raptors. And then you probably got the T-Rex level. Which I'm not looking to do at this point in time. Uh-oh. I think I started dropping frames for a moment. This offers better jumping. I think this is what I needed the whole time. You can't catch me. I'm fast. Yeah, I'm running into some frame spikes. Hope that's not indicative of, like, maybe I should stop the stream before it gets worse. I think it's the wind that's causing it. It's working! I'm able to get up there. Yeah, I think it was the dorsal fin. Excellent. Now we can climb to the top. Hey there, reptile. Here is the entrance to the sky world. Try to jump into it without hesitating. But if something goes wrong in there, remember it was your choice. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here. What's a good name for this dinosaur? I'm gonna let you guys come up with a name. What are you guys feeling? So I like to record this one, in case I can use one of the green crystals to change back to it for a harder level. Just name it Ass. Alright, I'm not waiting around for other ones. That's what we're gonna call it. You're the Assasaur. Celebration for your bravery! You evolved to birds! Yep, so now you can fly in this form.
Ass!
So the Sky World is over here, huh? Actually, I think there's a certain cloud I was supposed to go to. Which you can find, I guess, over here. Well, we'll go to this level, but the cloud is actually moving. Mountain of Hidden Mammals. Time will come for us. Choo! Oh, enemies are coming. Oh. This is a problem. I cannot reach them. This is gonna be a little indicator of things to come. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for this cloud to stay over one level. And then you can actually enter it. Is it this one? Yep, there we go. Oh no, I remember this. This is like a maze. And the lightning does not help either. It just flashes constantly. I was supposed to go up, but I think there was a crystal over to the lower part, and then you go up a bit. Well, you mostly go right. Nope. Okay, maybe down a bit more. Then I could focus on exiting to the other side. But yeah, I definitely remember this being a pain in the ass to navigate. Because so many paths look the same. And you gotta find the correct one to go all the way to the very top. And the lightning doesn't even make a sound effect either. All you just get is the flashing. Oh. Well, there's a green crystal. That's not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. I guess I keep going farther down? Wait, am I going back where I started? Yeah, this feels like I'm just going back. I actually did go back. Maybe I'm supposed to keep going up as far as I can. Go right and up, then maybe left again? Is that it? I'm trying to remember how I got through this many times before. So I know I didn't draw a map or anything. Oh, there's a red crystal. The dragon. Hope I can keep changing to that whenever I want. That would be pretty cool. I like how you get this form in the freaking sky maze, and by the time it runs out, it's already... It's like, well, whatever. Never got to use it. That would have been great against many foes. Actually, I remember another level that's kind of like a maze, but that's pretty late in the game. That one's actually a little bit tougher. Oh. I hate when that happens. So you think you're going the right way, and no, it's just a much longer dead end. Excuse me. There! Finally. River of Asteroid. Okay, there's a couple areas you can visit. There's one here. The dinosaurs beneath us don't think about anything. They don't understand creatures with intelligence will rule the world. Not creatures with strength. Why are you attacking me? What the frick? Now I don't even get your experience, because there's a hole there. Okay, so I can go in there in the middle, but I think there's one more spot I should go to first. And that's all the way on the left side. And now the good form is gone. An asteroid field is approaching. If it hits, the world beneath would be not severely damaged, severely damaged. You'll be alright. Uh-oh. Mysterious power causes mysterious... Oh, thank God I got that now. Because I almost died. Oh no, now I become like a giant bat. Actually, it's more like a gargoyle. I'll just call it like Goyle. Goyle? Question mark? Cool. Well, I guess I'll do that. Figured I'd just get a head start on some of the experience. So I should probably just kill some of these dinos each time. And then I can leave when it wears off. This will help me get some build up for later. Oh, and just like that, it's already out. What the fuck? No! Leave me alone! No! I'm gonna rewind that because I don't want to lose all that progress again. All because of one bumble. You get hit one time and you're fucked. Shit! I'm so weak! I would go the other way. No, that's the same one, they're duplicated! Okay, now I'm down to 1 HP. I want to at least check out the middle area. Oh, it's the same one. I thought there'd be like a UFO you would find or something. I don't remember where it is. I think that was a thing. They're alright, bye. Okay, I should probably hang around and just grind some more. That's a lot better. No. No, that's not better! I'm dead. Already. God, I need a new body because I'm just fragile. Well, I guess this'll have to do. It's gonna be slower, but that can give me some time to build a body. What do I need for, okay, I gotta go up to 500. I guess I can get, like, other auxiliary, body parts. May not be a bad idea at that point. So, we're gonna have to slow things down now. I've been going at a pretty brisk pace. Well, now the pace is pretty much slowed. For the greater good. Just need to build myself up first. Now I just need more HP. 20 is still a very small amount. So anyway, I didn't really do much recording when I got back from work. All I did was maybe like another episode of Oceanhorn. And I gotta tell you, it really does feel like boneless Wind Waker. And by that I mean, you get to sail to multiple islands. And each of them have their own like items or dungeons and stuff for you to deal with. But you don't really control like where you sail. You just pick an area and you just go straight there. But it shows you sailing, you just go in a straight line. Like, it's a good game. But it really has that boneless Wind Waker feel. You know what I mean? Well, I guess you guys will know what I mean whenever the playthrough finally starts next year. But I am liking it. I'm also coming up with like other ideas on how to decide future playthroughs outside of RN Genocide 2. And I might just like either do them on Twitch or maybe even stream on YouTube about that. I could make a little game out of it. Pretty similar to how we did the Christmas special bonus games. But I'll probably talk more about it when I actually like cement the details. But right now I'm just brainstorming in my own head. So I kind of like to keep things fresh once in a while. Okay, just a few more points and I'll get something good for the back of my head. I don't want to wait around for that. This music tends to sear into your head after a while. Because the loop is only, what, a few seconds long? It just feels so weird. I'll try the horn helmet. It doesn't offer me more biting power, but I'll take what I can get. Alright, let's try the Tritops area again. I think I can do better in it this time. First thing I need to do is just get some new jaws. Ow. Well, at least that charge does not mess me up like it did before. Oh, that's very helpful. Why do the watermelons really look like something out of Yoshi's Island? Like right down to the design. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Once I get some new jaws, we'll continue on. I think that'll work out for us. Oh, I almost missed it. Oh. The aim for biting just feels a little off, though. Alright, let's move on. Oh, Jesus! Look how high I can go! How much health does it have? Probably way too much. I'll just leave it alone. It would take forever to beat it. The Omosaurus. Oh, what a creature to come here! Tyrannosaurus will be upset unless we defeat it. Let's go! Oh, it beat me alright. You're like, nom 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 nom. Let's try that again, with feeling, and actually more HP. Well, at least that'll work. But god, it's so many bites in a row you gotta do. That's like about 40 HP, that's a lot. But yeah, that's still 8 bites in a row you gotta do. And it was getting close! So that's where the worrying part comes in. Oh, Thorntail, I guess. Maybe you bite faster when you're flying. There we go. How many do I need for the next set of jaws? 3,000. Fuck. Maybe I should just get the next body. Oh no, that's 2,000! Son of a bitch. Oh, thank god I didn't get sandwiched. There we go. This is a good grinding spot then. As long as I don't shag it up. I think this game takes a long time if you try to go for the best evolutions in every chapter. Which is kind of pointless if you don't get to keep them for too long. Alright, a couple more and I can get some new jaws. But you know, maybe I should get a new body, or maybe I should just not get hit. How about that? Now let's see how many bites it takes to kill them. 4. And you get pushback too. It makes it easier to time your bite, so there's that. So I think we're good. The Tyrosaurus level. Ha ha ha. I guess I'll have to believe you are actually here. We are the Tyrosaurus. In this world, we are the strongest creature to receive the power from the crystal. Defeating you will be as easy as lifting a baby. But you seem to have promise. Well, will you join us in ruling the world? No, we'll say yes. Don't you want to reconsider? No. What? You turn against Tyrosaurus? You are unwise. Haha. So now you must pay your debt. So you gotta defeat a few of those. Have fun. Well... one chance to change a creature recorded in an earlier log. Alright, so this will only last for a little while. But now we got some real power against the Tyrosaurus. Now it's only 3 bites to kill him. So I better start going crazy. I wasn't ready for him to suddenly turn around. Oh, it's gone. It was fun while it lasted. Why are you jumping? I was not prepared for that. A change in AI. Oh, I almost got enough for armored body. Still not enough killed. Alright, where's the next one? I can do this all night, you know. Oh, right on cue. Watch out! The river of asteroids is breaking apart. It is about to fall to the ground. A great number of rocks are dropping. Hurry up, hurry! Get out of here! Oh, it's cold, but I don't care. You barely escaped. However, at that time, the world of dinosaurs was... Oh, look at that one! That rock was like wedged right into its spine. What a painful way to go. I'm sure that made a lot of kids upset seeing the dinosaurs dead like that. What just happened? Or what has happened? The dust caused from the asteroids created a very dense cloud blocking out all of the sunlight. The temperature in the land was dropping. Many of the dinosaurs could not bear the cold weather and passed away. This is a sad incident referred the extinction of the dinosaurs. It would be talked about for generations to come. Alright, turn on the regular music. From now on, a new life form called mammal will be born. You'll have a chance to become one. You have a chance to become one, but you can stay as a bird. That's funny. I mean, I kind of want to progress things, so I guess we'll become the mammal. Welcome to the Ice Age. Oh wow, now it actually looks like the regular world. The Ice Coast. Oh, I'm gonna put on my skates. Evolution is slowing down in this age. Reptiles change very little, and they will have few enemies. You must be careful. Evolution is slow among the mammals. You will struggle against strong enemies. Someday you may evolve into a creature known as a human being. I think I tried to beat the game as a human once, and it's actually harder than it looks. The Cave of Judgment. Let's go. We are very happy living without fear of our enemies. Although we have weak bodies, Cyrocosaurus family over there has something to tell you. I was told by Gaia to give you the power to become a mammal. I was also ordered to check if you deserve to become a mammal. In order to make you a mammal, we have to use some of our spirit power called hope from our people who have been defeated. I must judge you. Congratulations! You deserve to become a mammal. You will not be able to return to the form you're in now if you decide to become a mammal. You know what? Let's do it. You become a mammal. Now it becomes an uphill battle to become strong again. Oh well, that is what we must do. Okay, let's see if we can find a sensible area to get a little bit strong. I don't think we're gonna find one for a while. Cave of Deltadium. They're probably creatures like me. Rumor from Deltadium. I'm afraid there are still dinosaurs alive. They will not be able to withstand the cold. They will perish soon. I'd be more interested in the white two-legged creature living in the West Continent. They are defeating the mammals trying to evolve. I'm so scared. Pretty sure that's referring to the Yeti. We'll be dealing with that soon enough. Okay, we are able to one-shot these creatures. What do I need to get new jaws? 200 points. I can also go for rabbit-like jaws. So that's cool, I guess. I can add a main pretty soon. That may not be bad, actually. Alright. I say once we exit this level, we'll be pretty much done with this stream.